Hey YouTube. This is probably going to be one of my hardest reviews to do, for reason being the movie actually made me cringe most of the time, but it is a good movie. And for the people who have seen it, if you cannot cringe at this movie, or if you haven't cringed, there's got to be something wrong with you, because everybody I know who has seen it has cringed, they've gotten grossed out, and this movie is definitely cringe-worthy. And of course, I have to be talking about Cabin Fever 2. See the skull right there? That is like the Cabin Fever landmark for some reason. Anyways, it says this is Evil Dead 2 fueled by raging teenage hormones, which I don't really believe to be true. Like, yeah, it is gory, but gore-wise, this movie blows Evil Dead 2 away with gore. Like, this, like, almost every scene in this movie, even the first scene definitely, has gore in it, and I normally don't recommend Gore Fest to people, because most people who hear Gore Fest usually think, oh man, Gore Fest movies aren't all that great. On the contrary, 100 Tears was definitely a great horror film, and it was loaded to the bone with the gore, but this is probably the only gore movie that actually made me go, damn, that is just sick. Anyways, I will show a scene from the movie after the review. Anyways, let's get started. This is a direct sequel. They say this is a direct-to-DVD sequel. Not true. This one, I heard, actually made it into the theater, but see how it says unrated right there? It says on the back that it was rated R for strong, grisly images. And I know a couple of the scenes that are in this movie that had to be cut out in order to get an R rating, but I'll show you that scene. And it's probably the best scene, so don't get mad at me for showing you the best scene, because I just want to show you why it is definitely cringe-worthy. This movie is, like I said, a direct sequel, meaning it takes place right after the ending of the first one. So, for those who have not seen the first one, do not bother watching this until you've seen the first one. It's about the plot line, the synopsis thing is wrong on the back of it. It's basically about prom getting out of hand, and it's centered around three main characters at a high school. The first one's name is John, played very, very greatly by the very great Noah Segan. I'm not a real big fan of the movies he's in, but I am most definitely a Noah Segan fan. Like, he can play a character so well. Like, if it's an asshole, you'll hate his guts, but if he's a good guy like he is in this movie, you'll just love the shit out of him. Not homosexually, of course. But anyways, it's centered around a character by the name of John, played by Noah Segan, like I said. A character named Cassie, played by Alexi Wassier, or Wassay, however you pronounce her name. Rusty Kelly, who is freaking hilarious in this movie. He plays the character of Alex, John's best friend, and Cassie, by the way, is John's love interest. Anyways, sexuality, there are two scenes involving sexuality. One involving nudity that's, well, actually three. I guess I better go with two since one of the scenes isn't really sexuality, or considered as. But all three of these scenes do provide nudity. In two scenes involve nudity that I really didn't care about seeing. Like, they just made me go, like, made me want to vomit in my mouth. That's how powerful this movie is, by the way. Anyways, they're getting ready for prom. Like, John, he doesn't really want to go, but he really wants to ask Cassie out, and he decides to do it. But she says no because she has problems with her brother and everything, but deep down inside she just really didn't want to go anyways. But anyways, John decides not to go either, but old Rusty Kelly's character, Alex, he wants to go, because he has the hopes of getting lucky. Anyways, he asks John to go with him because they're best buds that want to do everything together. So John, at first, he's like, no, hell no, prom blows and everything, and that's really next to this is spreading. This time it's spreading. Prom blows should be the next subtext for it, the tagline, I mean, because through most of the movie you hear prom blows, prom blows, prom blows. Which in this movie, it makes me hate prom even worse. I'm not a fan of proms at all. Like, why go to a place that's going to be judgmental through most of the night? Anyways, the movie starts off pretty fast-paced. Like I said, the beginning is gory, like 10 seconds in, and it gets right to the point. Let me tell you. The water bottling plant from the first movie, like the lake water, how it's filled with the flesh-eating disease for the people who've seen the first one, you remember this is not a zombie movie, so don't go into this thinking it's going to be about a fever that turns people into zombies, because it's not. It's about a flesh-eating disease, which is probably the scariest thing I've ever seen. Next Evil Dead, this movie has actually scared me. Like, I'm scared to get the disease, so I try my best to wash my hands every day and everything. But it makes you afraid of water as well, and I'm not afraid of water, but after seeing this film for the first time, it grossed me out even more than the first film, by the way. John, Cassie, and Alex, they go to prom just expecting, oh, it will be just a normal prom. But along the way, sorry if I sounded gay, right? I'm not gay, but I'm not against gays. I'm alright with gay people, lesbian people, your orientation is your business. But anyways, as I was saying, the deaths in here are, they make you just want to turn it off, but at the same time, you gotta basically just watch it. There's something in you that says, watch it, watch it. So you keep on watching, and the further the movie gets, the grosser it gets. And I do recommend this to gore hounds too. Definitely pick this one up, man. This one will, like, you say you have a strong stomach, watch this film. I'm watching it right now, by the way, but I'll rewind to the scene it just went to, the best scene, and by far the grossest scene, by the way. Like, for you guys out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. It will gross the hell out of the guys more than all the girls do. it'll make the girls laugh. But anyways, I want to have time to show the scene though, so I'm going to try to whiz through this with keeping it simple and descriptive. The special features are pretty cool. The making of Cabin Fever 2 featurette, or the making of Gore featurette. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm trying to get it in there the best I can. The making of Gore featurette, which it literally is. It comes with a Gore reel, which I was really excited about. But then after seeing it, it's presented in a widescreen format, which I love movies that are in widescreen, by the way. But this one happened to be in a matted widescreen, which I was kind of pissed about. Let me show it to you. I got it on pause right now, so sorry about the picture. See the big black bars? It's presented in a matted widescreen format, so yeah. Anyways, it's in 5.1 Dolby Digital Audio. I don't think it will ever be released in DTS, even though it clearly says at the end credits that it is presented in a DTS if you get the Blu-ray version of this. It comes with English and Spanish subtitles for the people who can't hear, who love horror movies. There you go, it's got subtitles for you, so for the people who can't hear, they can't really complain. I'm not really into sign languages though, but I'll write to a deaf person and stuff like that to help them out, because that's the kind of guy I am. I try to be friends with everybody. Anyways, this film, out of hatchets, I don't normally do this. I'm gonna go over this. I give this a 10.5 hatchets out of 10. Because this film is the film that everybody has to see to actually strike fear into you. Other than The Exorcist, this is probably one of the scariest films I've ever seen, because you actually feel for the characters, you actually feel emotions for the characters. And I hope I'm being a good reviewer here, because this is a must-see for gore hounds too. Now, many people will hate this film if they're not fans of gore, because you see puke scene after puke scene in this film. And OD666, if you're watching this, I recommend this film to you. If you haven't seen it yet, I haven't gotten to see all of your videos, so I don't know if you've reviewed this or talked about it yet. If you've seen the first one, congratulations. You'll be allowed to watch this one. I'm not saying you can't, I'm just saying it's better to watch the first one and the second one. Anyways, I'm running out of time here, but anyways, to wrap this up, here's the special scene. I'm gonna get it up here. I'm watching on my PlayStation 2. Yes, I love the PlayStation 2, it's one of my favorite things. Here it comes. Get ready to be grossed the fuck out. Still got it on pause. Look at that shit. There we go. There's the best scene out of Cabin Fever 2. Congratulations, you have officially been grossed out. Peace. Have a nice day. Nice night, I mean, since it's still not time. Peace. Be back with another review, hopefully, if not tomorrow, the next day. See ya.